Night. Thank you. I can walk alone.
Dear me, what formality.
He and Sorin go out.
He gave me a dreadful fright.
It is not good for him to live in the country, Mother. If only you would untie your purse strings for once and lend him 1,000 roubles, he could then spend a whole year in town.
I have no money. I am an actress and not a banker.
Please change my bandage for me, Mother. You do it so gently.
Arkadina goes to the cupboard and takes out a box of bandages and a bottle of iodoform.
The doctor is late.
Yes, he promised to be here at 9, and now it is noon already.
Sit down.
She takes the bandage off his head.
You look as if you had a turban on. A stranger that was in the kitchen yesterday asked to what nationality you belonged. Your wound is almost healed.
She kisses his head.
You won't be up to any more of these silly tricks again, will you, when I am gone?
No, Mother. I did that in a moment of insane despair when I had lost all control over myself. It will never happen again.
He kisses her hand.
Your touch is golden. I remember when you were still acting at the State Theatre long ago, when I was still a little chap. There was a fight one day in our court, and a poor washerwoman was almost beaten to death. She was picked up unconscious, and you nursed her till she was well and bathed her children in the washtubs. Have you forgotten it?
Yes, entirely.
She puts on a new bandage.
2 ballet dancers lived in the same house, and they used to come and drink coffee with you.
I remember that.
They were very pious. I love you again these last few days, as tenderly and trustingly as I did as a child. I have no one left me now but you. Why do you let yourself be controlled by that man?
You don't understand him, Constantine. He has a wonderfully noble personality.
Nevertheless, when he has been told that I wish to challenge him to a duel, his nobility does not prevent him from playing the coward. He is about to beat an ignominious retreat.
What nonsense! I have asked him myself to go.
A noble personality, indeed. Here we are almost quarrelling over him, and he is probably in the garden laughing at us at this very moment, or else enlightening Nina's mind and trying to persuade her into thinking him a man of genius.
You enjoy saying unpleasant things to me. I have the greatest respect for that man, and I must ask you not to speak ill of him in my presence.
I have no respect for him at all. You want me to think him a genius, as you do, but I refuse to lie. His books make me sick.
You envy him. There is nothing left for people with no talent and mighty pretensions to do but to criticize those who are really gifted. I hope you enjoy the consolation it brings.
Those who are really gifted, indeed. I am cleverer than any of you, if it comes to that.
He tears the bandage off his head.
You are the slaves of convention. You have seized the upper hand and now lay down as law everything that you do. All else you strangle and trample on. I refuse to accept your point of view. Yours and his, I refuse.
That is the talk of a decadent.
Go back to your beloved stage and act the miserable ditchwater plays you so admire.
I never acted in a play like that in my life. You couldn't write even the trashiest music-hall farce, you idle good-for-nothing.
Miser!
Ragbag!
Treplieff sits down and begins to cry softly, walking up and down in great excitement.
Don't cry! You mustn't cry! Oh, you really mustn't!
She kisses his forehead, his cheeks, his head.
My darling child, forgive me. Forgive your wicked mother.
Embracing her.
Oh, if only you could know what it is to have lost everything under heaven. She does not love me. I see I shall never be able to write. Every hope has deserted me.
Don't despair. This will all pass. He is going away today, and she will love you once more.
She wipes away his tears.
Stop crying. We have made peace again.
Kissing her hand.
Yes, mother.
Make your peace with him too. Don't fight with him. You surely won't fight.
I won't. But you must not insist on my seeing him again, mother. I couldn't stand it.
Trigorin comes in.
There he is. I am going.
He quickly puts the medicines away in the cupboard.
The doctor will attend to my head.
Looking through the pages of a book.
Page 121, lines 11 and 12. Here it is.
He reads,
If at any time you shall have need of my life, come and take it.
Treplieff picks up the bandage off the floor and goes out. Looking at her watch.
The carriage will soon be here.
To himself.
If at any time you should have need of my life, come and take it.
I hope your things are all packed.
Yes, yes. Why do I hear a note of sadness that wrings my heart in this cry of a pure soul? If at any time you should have need of my life, come and take it.
To Arkadina.
Let us stay here one more day.
Arkadina shakes her head.
Do let us stay.
I know, dearest, what keeps you here, but you must control yourself. Be sober. Your emotions have intoxicated you a little.
You must be sober too. Be sensible. Look upon what has happened as a true friend would.
Taking her hand.
You are capable of self-sacrifice. Be a friend to me and release me.
Are you so much in love?
I am irresistibly impelled toward her. It may be that this is just what I need.
What, the love of a country girl? Oh, how little you know yourself.
People sometimes walk in their sleep, and so I feel as if I were asleep and dreaming of her as I stand here talking to you. My imagination is shaken by the sweetest and most glorious visions. Release me.
Shuddering.
No, no! I am only an ordinary woman. You must not say such things to me. Do not torment me, Boris. You frighten me.
You could be an extraordinary woman if you only would. Love alone can bring happiness on earth. Love, the enchanting, the poetical love of youth that sweeps away the sorrows of the world. I had no time for it when I was young and struggling with want and laying siege to the literary fortress. But now, at last, this love has come to me. I see it beckoning. Why should I fly?
You are mad.
Release me.
You have all conspired together to torture me today.
Clutching his head desperately.
She doesn't understand me. She won't understand me.
Am I then so old and ugly already that you can talk to me like this without any shame about another woman?
She embraces and kisses him.
Oh, you have lost your senses. My splendid, my glorious friend, my love for you is the last chapter of my life.
She falls on her knees.
You are my pride, my joy, my light.
She embraces his knees.
I could never endure it should you desert me, if only for an hour. I should go mad. Oh, my wonder, my marvel, my king.
Someone might come in.
He helps her to rise.
Let them come. I am not ashamed of my love.
She kisses his hands.
My jewel, my despair. You want to do a foolish thing, but I don't want you to do it. I shan't let you do it. No, you are mine. You are mine. This forehead is mine. These eyes are mine. This silky hair is mine. All your being is mine. You are so clever, so wise, the first of all living writers. You are the only hope of your country. You are so fresh, so